have an artwork. All right. So I'm going to demonstrate what we'll be doing. So we'll be doing this activity for about 20 minutes altogether. So I will be distributing artworks, one per table, and it'll go something like this. So say this is my artwork, and I have two other people in my group. I have spent 5 minutes discussing it. We've been using our vocabulary like pattern and color and space. And then I asked myself, why did the artist choose to draw this iceberg, right? And I'm discussing that with my group, okay? And so while I'm discussing this with my group, I'm writing ideas on sticky notes, which I'll hand out. And then once our 5 minutes is up, we'll all come up here together, or per group, and we'll discuss it. Okay, so say I spent 5 minutes with my group. We've been discussing, writing ideas on sticky notes, and we come up here. What I have to say about this artwork, when it comes to color, so I'm going to choose color in my art vocabulary. All the colors are they're not very bright, right? They're very low, very serene. There's a little bit of movement, right? Because this artist chose to paint water, the ocean, right? So you can see the lines in the water, which indicates that it's moving water. When it comes to form, I see this iceberg, right, up in the forefront. And then in the background, there's another iceberg. So it's almost like the artist wanted me to look and it feel like I'm looking into an iceberg. When it comes to space as well, this space in the foreground is at me. So it feels like I'm standing right here, and this big open space right here is open. So there's lots of open space, but then there's a lot of awesome space where he fills it with iceberg. Who is that? Aiden? No. He's going to have to go over to... So Chloe and Aiden, you'll be over here. All right. So Chloe and Aiden, I was just discussing, so we'll be working in groups, so you and Aiden will be in a group, and we're going to be discussing artwork. And with our groups, for about 5 to 6 minutes, we'll have sticky notes, we'll write ideas, thoughts, questions, and then you will pick and choose from these art vocabulary words to help describe your artwork. Do you have any questions? Are you sure? I'm recording. Say what? I have different artworks, all kinds of different artworks.
How many words do you want?
I say at least 3 or 4. Yes. Yeah, you can definitely use more than 4, 4 or more. Do what? Yes. So, Chloe, was that just showing? Was it Jeremiah? Are they there? Jeremiah might have his list. Awesome, we're going fine. So I am going to pass out pencils. You'll have a pack of sticky notes. So what you can do is write ideas and notes, and then stick it on your poster where the artwork is. And then I will set a timer for about 6 minutes, and you guys can quietly discuss your artwork, and then one at a time, I'll let you come up for about 3 minutes and talk about your artwork. All right? Don't feel pressure or anything. This is all about having conversation with your classmates, learning different words, putting them into sentences and conversations. So, go ahead, take a good look at it. Some of y'all's artworks, your posters, have like information on the back of it. All right, so I'm setting my timer for about 6 minutes.
What are we doing?
Both of y'all talk. Yes, ma'am. What you are we're talking about. Talk about the colors. What you do in your artwork. So there's a goat. There's a goat. And then there's some people in the background. So you guys can try to discuss what you see. And then you can stick it on your poster. So let me show you an example of what I'm expecting to do. So when you guys get your artwork, right, you guys have those sticky notes. You guys are just writing and jotting down ideas, and you're going to place it on your art. So when you come up here, maybe stick them along the side. But you are going to use these sticky notes to help talk about your artwork, okay? So I'll give you another minute. I'll give you another minute.
I'm trying to get the things you won't give it to me.
Open your mouth.
She won't give me anything I tried to say. I guess. And then this happened because she's talking about that I didn't get it. I know, I tried to get her. Then she just got take this. You was covering it. I already had you. You went up there and then you did it. And then I tried to take it. And then you went around and go like this.
Start writing your notes. Good job. Perfect. Let me take some pictures. All right. Good job, everyone. So now what I'm going to do is I'll call you by group to come up here. Each one will be up here at some point. And you guys will have 2 to 3 minutes to talk about your artwork. And then we'll move on. So group 1, Atticus, Xavier, and Naraya, we're going to talk about your artwork. Just kind of talk about what you see and what you discussed in your group.
We talked about the house and how bright the colors are. We talked a little bit about patterns. We talked about the lines on his clothing and his house.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about what he was looking at a little bit, because we're kind of wondering what he's looking at like a window.
Right.
We talked about the form, how the house is made.
Very good. Very good. Awesome. So you guys can sit back. I'm going to. David and Mari. I'm sorry, I can't hear Cameron because you guys are talking. So, Cameron, can you do that one more time? I'm sorry.
We talked about colors and lines and how their skin is purple and how their skin is made.
And where they live? Okay. Okay, so you kind of ask those questions because of the way they're dressed and where they're located. Good. What else you guys kind of see from this painting?
And maybe they have no eyes.
Okay, that's very interesting. So I didn't even see the gray fella in the back. So you have the 4 people in the forefront, and in the background there's someone that's gray. So you can ask yourself, why did the artist choose to make him gray? So he's right here, right? You almost can't even see him. So maybe the artist purposely did that. Good job. Good job. All right. Servando, Aaliyah, and Riviere. All right.
So we talked about colors, form and shape.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the function has shape, it has patterns, the window, the upper roof, what's it called again?
Yes. The railing. What is the what? It kind of looks like. You're right. So the artist painted what looks like a hot air balloon, but it almost looks like it's flying in a storm, right? So you ask yourself, what is this depicting? Is this girl watching a storm come by and there's a hot air balloon? And then you look and there's not a basket on the hot air balloon. So, what's going on in this picture? And so you guys talked about movement. So where do you guys see the movement? Yes. So there's lots of movement outside, kind of indicating a storm. Good job. You guys, very good. All right, Aquarius, Corey, favorite. You guys are doing fantastic. Oh, there is a necklace. Okay. Oh. Yes, so you see patterns, so there's lots of patterns going on here, and you said, uh-huh. Okay. And then, as far as colors go, what kind of colors do you see? Okay. So really just a lot of primary and secondary colors. Nothing too bright, nothing really exciting. There's a lot going on here. So if you guys can't see from back there, Cameron, it looks like there's a green space right here, and then there's like a sheep or a cow face. And then the artist drew another and then there's a necklace, which is, it looks like a rosary, which is used in with Catholic wear rosaries. And then there is a smaller goat or cow, and someone's milking it for milk. And then there's this tree. So, you know, there's a lot of interesting things going on in here. So I think you guys did great. And there's lots of movement and color. So good job. Okay, so first thing I see when I look at this is color, right? It's very orange. And what season makes you think of orange? Fall, right? So looking at this, I would say the artist is depicting a scene in the fall or the autumn. And then there's lots of pattern in the trees, lots of pointillism, which is lots of dots. And Aiden mentioned 1980, so this does look like it's dated back. So it kind of looks like maybe on a farm or out in the country. Back here you see some older buildings. Everything has that orange tint to it. Very cool. Our last group. Good job. Okay. Colorful with the picture. So when it comes to color, what did you guys see? So very muted colors, right? Nothing bright. So it depicts a scene in nature. And then you have these black figures wearing white pieces of cloth, right? So it kind of looks like it's dated back, very early time. I thought maybe it was Native Americans, but then when I read the back of it, the artist is depicting a scene in Africa. And then the closer I look, I can kind of see tribal and supplies used to hunt. So, yeah, I see lots of color. I see shape. There's a lot of space that the artist made in the background. Is there anything else? All right, good job. Okay. Check yourself on the back. You did good. Good job, fourth grade. Thank you. Did we feel good about this? All right. Yep, say bye. Everyone say bye.